Welcome. At this time, please rise for the singing of our national anthem by Mr. Dennis Johnson, Mrs. Amberly Black, with Mr. Evan Sams on saxophone.
Broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of
You may be seated. So at this time, I'd like to welcome to the mic Tasia Jordan.
Where's it at? Appreciate it. My name is Tasia Jordan. Welcome to the 2019 Jefferson High School graduation. I would like to introduce the people sitting on stage: Ken Skirano, School Board President; Mike Connor, School Board Member; David Siegel, School Board Member; Anthony Dixon, School Board Member; Dr. Aaron Jarrett, Rockford Public School Superintendent; Dr. Matt Bolsberg, Deputy Superintendent; Earl Dotson Jr., Chief Communication Officer; Angela Height Carter, Executive Director of Student Services; and Michelle Yar, Chief Financial Officer. And now I would like to read a biography about our guest speaker. Tom started working at Rockford Toolcraft Inc. Incorporated in 1982 as a freshman at Jefferson High School. He worked part and full-time during his 4 years of school. After graduating from Jefferson High School in 1986, he began his tool and die apprenticeship. After completing his 4-year apprenticeship, he built dies and in 1991 was promoted into the engineering department to become a die designer. In 1993, he was promoted to vice president. He served in this position for 18 years, assisting his father in building the company up to its current size. In 2012, Tom was promoted to president, where he oversees the daily running of the business. In 2012, he began the buyout of the company from his father, Jerry. On a personal level, Tom resides in Rockford with his wife, Susan. They have three children. Their youngest son, Anthony, is an apprentice tool and die maker at Rockford Toolcraft. Tom is very active on the board of the Rock River Valley Tooling and Machining Association. He also serves on the United Waste Capital Campaign Committee and the Rockford Rescue Missions Work Center Committee. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome Tom Bussey.
Thank you very much. As they said, my name is Tom Bussey. I'm a 1986 graduate of Jefferson High School, so it's great to be back here. We're at Rock Valley, but it's great to be here at graduation time. First of all, I would like to thank Jefferson High School for asking me to be the speaker tonight. It's very humbling. I'd like to thank Principal Rundell, Jefferson High School faculty, Mr. Charles Kluzak for asking me. This is the largest crowd I've ever spoken in front of, so it's a first for me. As they said, I'm a lifelong resident of Rockford, Illinois. I went to Jefferson. My wife Susan is back here with me tonight. She's an 86 graduate of Jefferson as well. So we have a lot of ties here to the community and the school. But most of all, it's about all of you. Congratulations on this major accomplishment. I remember personally being extremely happy that it was over with, and I'm sure you feel the same way. I want to tell you a short story, partially about myself, but partially about some of the people who mentored me, guided me down the path of life. I also want to share a few points I believe I've learned that helped me today. I was very fortunate that I had a father who spent time with me growing up. I did whatever he did. And my dad was a tool and die maker when I was born, and when I was 8 years old, he started his own tool and die shop. So fortunately for me, I got to go down to that shop and see what was going on, and I was amazed. I was mesmerized, and I was instantly hooked. So from the time I was 9 or 10 years old, I knew what I wanted to do for the rest of my life when I grew up. I wanted to be a tool and die maker like my dad. So when I got into school, that's all I focused on. My shop classes, my electives, thought the other classes were just okay, and I was kind of single-minded. And I only wanted to learn what I thought I needed. Well, that worked for a while, and I'll get to when that started not to work. So I began my freshman year here at Jefferson in 1982. I also started working for my father part-time at that time. He had about 15 employees in his company. Like I said, I took shop classes as my electives, and my junior and senior year, I was able to take the VOTEC program, which is next door to Jefferson, where Rock Valley College is today. It's no longer going, but for me, it was half days spent in the machine tool program and half days in regular classes. I did that my junior and my senior year. So when I graduated my tool and die apprenticeship, I'd already worked for my father for 4 years, and I had all the hours and classes at VOTEC. I was very prepared to go into the field I had chosen. I worked in the shop through the 4-year, 10,000-hour apprenticeship. Got out, I spent a few more years out in the shop. I was later promoted into the engineering department, and then later on promoted to vice president of the company. Go figure, I had the right last name, I got the promotion. Well, for me though, it was an opportunity to help my dad run the company. He was still the boss and in charge, and for myself, I got to learn from him. And at that time, in the early 90s, we had about 50 employees. And here's where my only wanted to learn what I thought I needed path really started to show its flaws. And I had to be involved now in subjects as simple as writing a properly formatted business letter, to looking at financial statements, to buying machines instead of running machines, to dealing with human relationships, employees, suppliers, customers, some of the toughest to deal with, and doing things like I'm doing today, talking in front of people. It's very, very scary when you're unprepared for that. So I was many times wished I would have paid more attention to my other classes that at the time I thought were just something I had to get through. One of the first lessons I learned is no matter what class you're in, what you're learning, something you will use later in life out of all these classes. So really, I say don't stop learning. Today I'm president of our company. My father's retired now. We have 2 plants here in Rockford. We have 425 employees today. So I'm very fortunate for the background I had, and which helps me run the company every day. That brings me to some of the points I have learned and I'd like to share with you all. And again, I got to back up. I was not the best student. I wasn't highly academically achieving, and there's no plaque on the wall about my sports accomplishments or anything like that. I was an average student. But I did get passionate about something, and I was fortunate about that, and that was working with my hands in the tool and die field. All of you have made a commitment and to do what you did today, to graduate. A lot of people didn't make it this far. All of you, I won't even say boys and girls, I'll say men and women, did what you had to do. Did your homework, studied, did everything. So again, I say congratulations to all of you for making it this far. Some of you will go on to college. Some of you will go into a trade. Some into the military, and to those, I salute you. And some of you go right into some type of job. Chances are, most of you will have to go to work someday after higher education or right away or after the military. All these things I'm going to talk about apply to any of those paths you take. Keep learning, because I feel my path, I was narrow-minded in what I thought I wanted to study, and all I wanted to learn was one thing. And today I'm exposed to so many other things, and I rely on a lot of professionals to help me in my business today. And basically, you all have to start at the bottom and work your way up, no matter what field you go into. And I'm going to say that one again. You'll all have to start at the bottom and work your way up. Everybody that you see over there, the teachers, the men and women behind me who hold high positions, all started at the bottom in some field and worked their way up. My experience with people are the ones who are interested in what they do, are hungry to learn more, and have the right attitude and are dependable. They're the ones who achieve the most. We have many of our top managers in our company who started at the very bottom out in the shop, and today they're well paid and respected. I rely on them every day to help me run the company. We have college-educated people working for us as well. We're not all just shop people. Accountants, IT professionals, human resource managers, but the same drive and ambition goes for those jobs as well. I depend on outside professionals for the running of our company as well. Bankers, lawyers, accountants, insurance people. Without them, we couldn't do what we do. So again, whatever path you take in your work career, the recipe for a secure future and to move up the ladder, I believe, is the same. And many experts, they'll tell you to find something that you love to do and pursue it as a career. And I agree with that. But also, I'll add in that you should try also to learn to love what you do and get good at it. And that may sound simple, but I can tell you, the people who get good at what they do, their job is so much more pleasurable when you master it and you get good at it and you get respected at your company. The bosses rely on you. We all have a boss. Every one of you will go into a job, you'll have a boss. Your bosses up until a few hours ago were your teachers. Your parents and guardians will always be your boss. That never changes. The people behind me all have a boss. The superintendent of the school has a boss. We all have to answer to someone. I own the company that I work at today. My bosses are customers. Without our customers, we don't have a company, so I serve them. The employees serve the company and downward. So, again, try to be that person that your company, your boss, whoever you work for, cannot live without. I have a lot of people, when they go on vacation, I get a little nervous because I depend on them so much. I would do anything for these people, and they've done everything for the company. So, again, they're the key people, and you all can become that person, no matter what field you're in. You're all going out right now into an exciting world with many possibilities for your future. The years that follow high school are definitely the time to build the foundation for the rest of your life. I'm going to repeat that one again too. Build the foundation for the rest of your life. High school diploma was part of that foundation. whether you get a college degree or a skilled trade journeyman's card or a rank in the military or move up in some job that you're working at, that is where the time to do it is now, the foundation. Don't get left behind, because if you waste these years, you will get left behind, and it's very, very hard to catch up. It's a competitive world out there. So again, I'm not here to preach to you. I'm here to congratulate you. I'm here to say, way to go, you did it. It's a different world out there in 2019 than it was in 1986. But some of these principles I'm talking about would have been the same in 1919 as they are in 2019. They're the people who worked hard and got ahead and had a pleasurable life. So tonight, be careful whatever you go and do. And I'm going to repeat something your parents and loved ones probably have told you. I know I told my kids and they rolled their eyes at me, but make good choices. Just make good choices. So in closing, I will tell you to look around here at the people in the stands, your family, your friends. Look at the teachers, the counselors, the administrators here that helped you get where you're at today. Tell them thank you, because without them, you would not be here today. Just as myself, I thank my family every day for where I'm at today. So congratulations on a job well done. God bless all of you. Thank you.
Now I would like to welcome our valedictorian, December Weestrand.
Good afternoon, everyone. It is a great honor to be able to address you on this special day. I'd like to thank everyone here for coming to celebrate Jefferson's class of 2019. None of us dreamed about getting to this day. We thought about it, planned for it, but we didn't dream. We all worked for it. Every obstacle we encountered, we learned how to overcome. It all went by so fast, just like everyone said it would. Thank you to our parents and everyone who influenced us and guided us along this journey. In life, we'll do things. Some we wish we had never done, some we wish we could replay a million times in our heads. But they all make us who we are, and in the end, they shape every detail about us. If we were to reverse any of them, we wouldn't be the person we are today. So just live, make mistakes, and have wonderful memories. But never ever second guess who you are, where you have been, and most importantly, where it is you're going. Today is the day we close one door to open another. Some of us know exactly where we are going, while others have no clue, but that's okay. Moving forward, we will make an impact on this world. Each and every one of us holds the power to make a difference. Class of 2019, it is time for us to enter the world and make it the world we want it to be.
Now we will do the presentation of the quote square to the president. Now I would like to welcome Montez Solius.
Hello. Okay, so I will now pass along the Class of 2019 Quilt Square to the President of Class of 2020, Michaela Perez. And at next year's graduation, she will be continuing the tradition of passing on the Quilt Square.
I would like to say on behalf of 2020 and on behalf of everyone who brought me up here, thank you for this quilt and good luck to the rest of your lives, graduates.
Now we will do the presentation of class of 2020. Now give it up for Mr. Don Brundle.
So This is the time that everybody in the gym's been waiting for. So at this time, students in the first row, will you rise?
Sarah Abdulaziz.
Arian Gabriel Almaraz.
Miguel Angel Amos.
Taekwon Anderson.
Jesus Arriaga.
Richie Lee Barker.
Isabel Avila.
Rogelio Belmontes.
Jill Axelson.
Christian James Bolden.
Daniel Borick.
Brayton Patrick Briggs.
Brian Buss.
Thomas Enrique Bunting.
Claritza Ruby Cadines Sanchez.
Braden Jacoby Berman.
Nathaniel John Cotton.
Christopher Richard Cardenas.
Jawan Myron Nardke Cross.
Joansi Carmona.
Elizabeth Cuevas.
Juan Carlos Chacon.
Eddie De La Sancha.
Johnny Bernard Green Clemens.
Angel Del Rio.
Colby Mason Collins.
Andrea Marie Dieter.
Gianna Elizabeth Condon.
Joanna Chloe Drake.
Rodolfo Sergio Cordova.
Terrence Ellis.
Landon Charles Cowell.
Alexandria Ferguson.
Salvador Manuel Davila.
Leslie Flores Belmontes.
Joshua Andrew Day.
Brianna Franco.
Rafael Diaz.
Zachary John Futrell.
Adam Michael Docken.
Gavin Walter Rogan.
Blake Michael Edwards.
Quavante Harden.
Giovanni Lionel Gonzalez Renteria.
Kendrick Hardy.
Jason Richard Hall.
Jorge Enrique Hernandez.
Raymond Marcus Haney.
Jose Hernandez.
Israel Hernandez.
DeQuavius Deshaun Hogan.
Jesus Herrera Salgado.
Elijah Jamar Howard.
Preston Drew Higgs.
Tariq Urshaid.
Emilio Jesus Huerta.
Amina Rashida Kamahu.
Amina I. Hussein.
Tyrese Dwayne Lambert.
Michael Thomas Johnson.
Shayla Ray Ladine.
Doyle Eugene Jones.
Solomon Leon.
Logan Sebastian Jones.
Carolina Manriquez Carino.
Damarian Devon Jordan.
Amy Viviana Marquez Lopez.
Asan S. Kadhim.
Jariana Celeste Martinez.
Peyton Michael Keller.
Areli Eileen Martinez Mojica.
Cody Alexander Kitto.
Hazel Lachey McClinton.
Jerry Lopez.
Zarius Khalil McKelton.
Juan Leonardo Mancera Maldonado.
Donovan Edward Merrill.
Madison Aaron McLean.
Emily Renee Miles.
Anthony Munoz Olivas.
Carolina Morales.
Grayson Edward Neese.
Hayden Jeffrey Morris.
Isaac Perez Perez.
Alejandra Nava Trujillo.
Brandon Darnell Pruitt.
Yulisa Maria Pacheco.
Logan Arthur Rainbolt.
Jocelyn Carolina Para.
Diego Giovanni Ramirez.
Joshua Parea Hernandez.
Darren Eugene Rogers.
Angel B. Perez.
Alan Alexander Rodriguez.
Donovan James Petty.
Keontae Deshaun Rogers.
Lisandro Lohan Pinedo.
Sean Michael Ryder.
Jacqueline Alexia Pinedo Ibarra.
Yusef Francisco Sanchez Cortez.
Abigail Plankenhorn.
Alexander Blakely Smith.
Mariana Alejandra Polito.
Alejandro Tadeo Torres Alman.
Jasmine Raffo.
Jonathan Torres Bravo.
Lizania Rivas.
Chase Austin Van Aker.
Anthony Manuel Robles.
Mitzi Vera Oliva.
Martez Jordan Roby.
Adrian Waldner.
Marco Antonio Rodriguez.
Karen Lynn Wallace.
Ana Cecilia Sandoval.
Drew Michael Walter.
Micah Bradley Shugart.
Nicholas Antone Weisensell.
Caitlin Sivonse.
Trayvon Williams.
Roman Alejandro Sunday.
Gabriela Maria Alfaro.
Robert Matthew Swanson.
Marcos Antonio Alfaro.
Ken Tamavong.
Ty Montague Ball.
Anna Joe Thurston.
Samantha Brandt Lopez.
Avery Noel Trent.
Haley Brown.
Hayden Alexander Trent.
Journey John A. Brumfield.
Bianca Villegas.
Emily Castro.
Josephine Laney Walls.
Amanda Concepcion.
Peyton Michael Wilson.
Hector Israel Contreras Valencia.
Ryan James Young.
Cora Renee Corder.
Brianna
Kaylee
Nicole.
Cruz.
That was Brianna Nicole Adrian.
Raja Danae Davis.
Angela Aguilera.
Cesar De La Rosa Marquez.
Mohammed Aslam.
Jacqueline Montserrat De La Rosa.
Brianna Lynn Beckham.
Maria Aubrey Rosario De Venetia.
Nasai Bay.
Sierra M. Dixon.
Taylor Ane Bowman.
Liam John Dornbush.
Skylar Anne Marie Burrow.
Emily Aaron Elder.
Mitzi Mabel Bustos Montalban.
Jessica Rose Flynn.
Paola Centeno.
Tiaja Ford Thomas.
Diamond Alexis De Augustine.
Dania Shair Fort.
Dalen Ann Doctor.
Ulises Gonzalez Avila.
Noah Raymond Dodge.
Edwin Goros Dieta.
Victoria Maricela Duran.
Dominique Hammond.
Zakaria Kadijah Ferguson.
Antonio Dariante Hennigan.
Giovanna Frausto Ricarte.
Amaya Sincere Hopper.
Jessica Galvez Perez.
Adriana Juanita Jackson.
Juan Gama Mendoza.
Mercedes Jefferson.
Vanessa Nicole Gates.
Donald Eugene Johnson.
Axel Israel Gonzalez Navarrete.
Miranda Joe Johnson.
Arisbeth Guzman Servi.
Courtney Marie Jones.
Tasani Taiki Hare.
Yasodara Curry.
Jacqueline Hernandez.
Yulissa Manduhano.
Amaya Dejanay Hudson.
Yaidi Marquez.
Tasia Chanel Jordan.
Monica Martinez.
Quilvio Destin Kelly.
Horace Massey.
Chakotay Kisoria.
Jada Quayer McCoy.
Aviana Lance.
Riley Hunter Mead.
Mackenzie May Lewis.
Tashayla Nichelle Miller.
Fatima Lopez.
Erica Giovanna Moreno.
Christina Nicole Lowry.
Jessica Ann Morton.
Omar Magana.
Quenisha Elizabeth Moss.
Giselle Manduhano.
Yvette Nava Moraz.
Kayla Manriquez.
Ashley Thinkwing.
Kimberly Martinez.
Sylvia Giselle Nunez Rodriguez.
Tatiana Mendez.
Carlos Anthony Ocampo.
Carmen Areli Mendoza.
Fatima Yanet Perez Morales.
Sasha Marie Monroe.
Selena Noel Quintana.
Alondra Yadira Nava.
Heavenly Angel Richardson.
Malia Kelly Marie Olson.
Evelyn Rosales Esparza.
Vanessa Perez.
Clayton George Ross.
Leslie Michelle Perez Gutierrez.
Jeanette Viridiana Silva Galarza.
Tyler Michael Perkins.
Taria Simon.
Raimundo Pinedo.
Nia Amari Smith.
Thais Puente Rezendi.
Deja A. Story.
Alexis Andres Ramirez.
DeAndre Valentino Sullivan.
Angel Adrian Ramirez.
Anastasia Nicole Taylor.
Karen Marlene Ramirez.
Tayana Taylor.
Kira Lynn Riedesel.
Dakota Lynn Tony.
Jasmine Colleen Rodriguez.
Do K2.
Natalia Rodriguez.
Amanda Alexandra Torres.
Caitlin Grace Rydholm.
Diana Mariela Vega.
Nicole Elena Salazar.
Alejandro Vega Paredes.
Lynette Yamilet Saldana.
December Estelle Weestrand.
Montez Astavian Solis.
Cora Alexandria Woods.
Juan Armando Soto.
Raquel Marianne Woods.
Andrea Susana Navarro.
Anyana Udani Zing.
Kelly Marie Tucker. Natalie Elizabeth Upchurch. Briseda Valencia Lopez. Raquela Anne-Marie Woods. Leslie Zapata.
now we're now we're conferring the diplomas. Now I'm gonna give it up for Dr. Jarrett.
Okay, we're working on the fun part now. As the superintendent of the Rockford Public Schools, I would like to confer the diplomas for the graduating class of 2019 for Jefferson High School.
Graduates, please stand. At this time, take your tassel, move it to the right, to the left. This is your 2019 Jefferson High School graduating class.